So for practical, what I'll do is we'll take a file. This is the
Okay.
Spring AOP practical that we'll do afterwards, but I'll create a file that is a new project, and we'll take a Java web and web application, and then next, and we'll name it as Spring Spring Demo. Okay. So next, and you can select your server from here. I have selected Apache Tomcat. Next. Now for framework, we'll select Spring Web MVC. No valid Spring Web MVC library found. It will create on its own and it will search for all the library. So it has found it, the library, and it will include JSTL also. Kindly include JSTL because we are going to use it also. In configuration, I'll just have to change it. This you can keep it STM also, but for our personalized use, I'll just write CKPCET. Okay. We'll only accept file with .ckpcet. Only controllers with .ckpcet. Fine. And we'll click finish. Okay. So this is our uh, file, that is Spring Demo. This contains our of web pages. In web INF, we have a JSP file, that is index. This is redirect file, which will automatically redirect us to index.ckpcet. That is this index. So we'll come to this page. Okay, I'll first run it. Uh, I will choose Chrome, and I'll just run the file so that we can see if it's properly working or not. This is just a demo. This is running.
Yeah.
So we can see
Yeah.
this is hello. This is the default welcome page of the Spring MVC project, right? To display a different welcome page, that is some data written over here. We can erase this all and we can say hello. This is our output. So hello, welcome to my Spring. This is our output that we have changed over here, right? But whenever I want to create a particular application which is to be secured, so every time I don't want this URL to be changed, whenever I'll submit a form from this file, the URL will be changed. That is, the parameters is also going to the URL. So I don't want to do that. So what we'll do is we'll change it into dispatcher servlet file. Yes. So we'll change things into our dispatcher servlet file. Over here, they have given us with key, that is index.ckpcet, and an index controller, right? So we don't want their controller. We want controller of our own, and we'll make a new controller. Okay. And I already have my file of XML. Yes. So I'll just take my file from here. That is, I'll copy this. I'll explain you what is the code, but I'll just copy from over here and I'll paste it after this bean. Okay. So what have I done is I just copied that that, and now what we will do, we'll again copy this line. That is the prop. That is properties. I'll create my own controller. I'll create my own controller, that is user.ckpcet, and not index controller, user controller. Okay. So I have named my controller as user controller. Now the name that you give over there should be given in this particular user controller only, so that it can match the controller, right? And this is the class, that is com.ckpcet.seminar, that we are going to create, and we'll name that particular class over here only. This is seminar test because I have done the testing before, so it is seminar test, but we'll rename it over here. What we'll give to our package, we'll write that particular name. Then we have property name equals to method name resolver. Name resolver is basically it will check the particular mapping of that particular value. What name it will return, it will map with it. So the main function of the name method name resolver is to map. And bean is function resolver. This function resolver, I have given my ID in over here. The ID is function resolver. And the class over here is this is provided by Spring Framework.web.servlet.mvc.multi-action.parameter method name resolver. Multi-action. I already mentioned that we are going to use multi-action in this particular program. So we'll take the uh, multi-action class from the Spring and parameter method name resolver. For multi-action, in our one controller, I said that we will only define one controller into our XML. That is, I will only define my user control into the XML file. I will only define my user control into the XML file, and other all controller, that is view, delete, add, I will not be defining, but I'll be making that controller through multi-action controller. So parameter method name resolver will map those controller. So that particular thing is used for that. And what I have done over here is TechFest, right? So I want the URL to be containing TechFest. I don't want the URL to change every time whenever I submit data, whenever I retrieve data. I want my URL to be as it is. Whenever we change, whenever we click on anything from over here, our URL changes over here, right? So I don't want that URL to be changed. I want my particular program to be secure. So I'll be using the particular property of the bean. And the name of the page, you can write anything, but I'm just following a convention which I used to follow, but you can write anything. That is com.ckp cet dot name of our project, that is spring demo dot user. Why I'm writing user is because I have used user controller. So I'm writing it as user. So I'll come to know that all the controller from the user side has to go into this particular package. Okay. So I'm writing user. It is not compulsory you write user. You can write anything for the package, but for convention, I'm writing this user. So it will be easy for me to identify that this package is of user controller. .apps. Why I'm writing apps is application. That is application part. That is what main logic, my business logic, I'll be writing everything in the apps part. And I'll also create one more package, that is com.ckpct.springdemo.user.business for my data manager. Okay. So that will be apps, and I'll put it finish. So this will be apps. I'll do finish. Okay. So it's created, and I'll again create new, and I'll go to Java class. For Java class, I'll write over here U as user CONTROLLER controller. Okay, so I'll click finish on it. So it will give me a public class user controller. So this has given me a proper package. And now over here, I write EXTE and DS extends multi ACTI multi-action controller, right? And I'll put enter. So this will be extending multi-action controller. So for only one controller that we have defined in our dispatcher servlet, that we have defined in our dispatcher servlet, that is only this user controller, right? Only the user controller. We have defined only user controller. So for only one controller, we'll have multiple action. It is multi-action controller. Okay. And now in my dispatcher servlet, I'll do the changes. That is, I'll change my Spring seminar as to Spring demo. And I'll save it to as. You can see all your files clicking over here. This option is for saving all the files. Okay. So I've saved all my files, and now this com.ckpct.springdemo, that is my package, that com.ckpct.springdemo.user.apps.apps.user controller, that is this particular file. So it will go into this file for mapping. Okay. So from now here we start coding, that is public model and view. What model and view? I have always said that user control will be returning a model, that is the data, and view, that is view of the front end. I'm not getting any suggestions, so I'll do control space. So I've got suggestions over here, and not import this model and view, that is org.spring framework.web.portlet. We don't want portlet, we want servlet. Okay, so I'll click over here and I'll press enter. Right, so you can see that model and view, servlet, model and view is included. Do not write portlet. Okay, don't do that mistake. Model and view, I will name one method, that is front page. As we are dealing with HTTP request, so I'll be getting one HTTP servlet request, comma HTTP serv servlet. You can do control space and you can get over here, that is servlet response response. I'll save my file. Okay, and this is giving me error because I have not provided a return type. I have provided return type of model and view, and I have not returned anything from the particular program, right? So model and view equals to new model and view, and I will return model and view. We are creating an object of model and view, and over here we can provide the particular view, that is the view of the front end.